What's going on, Marvel Legends fans? This is Solid Dave Snake, continuing Marvel Legends March here on my YouTube channel, and also continuing the reviews of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Collector's Edition 3-pack from Target. And we had previously taken a look at Miss Marvel out of this 3-pack, which was the figure I was looking forward to most out of this 3-pack. And today we're going to take a look at the one that I was looking forward to least. The one that I really couldn't care less about, Radioactive Man. And just because I really couldn't care less about him doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad figure. He's actually a good figure for what the character is. If you can tell, he does put off a kind of green glow because of the mold that his body was used out of, this green translucent plastic. So in the right lighting, it almost gives this radioactive glowing effect, which is neat. And I've never been too big of a fan of figures that had this kind of design, but for him it makes sense. And it was pretty well executed. One neat thing about it is about these kind of figures that are translucent, is you can kind of see how the inner workings are. As you can see on the elbows, you can see where the joints are underneath, and the peg on the wrist that connects to that hinge. So that's pretty neat. And basically this figure is just that all over, is that base plastic minus the costume coloring, this blue, and the tunic, which is a little pliable down here, and the boots. And besides that, the only real paint on him is right here on his head, where his eyes are. And you can see he has white pupils and a little darker green all around his eye, going down into his cheek a little bit. So that gives that face a little depth. But like I said, all in all, there's not too much to go over. His base body is off the Hyperion mold, so he does have the spot on the back for a cape and a flight stand, which are both unnecessary for him. But you get that with having that base body mold. And articulation-wise, he's great. He's got a ball joint and hinge at the head, which rotates all the way around and looks really far up and really far down also. And a ball joint and hinge at the shoulders, which will go all the way up almost and rotate all the way around. And a cut at the bicep, double jointed elbows, and rotation and hinge at the wrist. And he's got a really nice ab crunch, which will go that far down and that far back. So you get a very wide movement with that. And he will rotate all the way around at the waist. And at the hips, his legs will do almost a full split. And kick that far up. Rotation at the upper thigh, which will go all the way around. Double jointed knees, and a cut right here at the top of the boot, so that's hidden nicely, and a hinge at the ankle and the ankle pivot. So real nice articulation on him. So all in all, if you want a Radioactive Man, this is a nice one, and one of the only ones that I can think of. I think this is the only one from Marvel Legends. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the last review from this 3-pack, which will be on Captain America, and that will be up tomorrow. So, I'll catch you later.